Secretary of Homeland Security has praised the Trump administration's immigration policies during a visit to the U.S. Mexico border in Arizona yesterday. Kristi Noem claimed the U.S. border is the most secure it's ever been.
We've delivered the most secure border in American history, and we did it with the immediate aftermath we were facing from that humanitarian crisis that was created from Joe Biden's open border policies. It is so quiet here now today that sometimes we even forget how bad it was.
Now, Noem's visit comes amid heightened scrutiny on her department after the killing of U.S. citizens Alex Preddy and Renee Good in Minnesota last month by federal agents. CBS News immigration correspondent Camilo Montoya-Galvez joins us now. He's in Tempe, Arizona, covering this. Camilo, good morning. Tell us more about Noem's visit and specifically the image she's now trying to project after taking some hits for what happened in Minnesota.
Good morning, Errol. That is completely right. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem came to the U.S. Mexico border to effectively tout one of the Trump administration's achievements so far. According to her, the U.S. Mexico border is the most secure border in American history under this administration. And make no mistake, it is true, Errol, that there has been a dramatic and seismic change in the reality on the ground here in border states like Arizona. During the Biden administration, at its peak in December of 2023, 250,000 people crossed the border illegally into the U.S. In January, that number fell to about 6,000 people just this past month. So there has been a dramatic reduction in illegal immigration here. Illegal border crossings are at the lowest point since fiscal year 1970, over 55 years ago. But importantly, Errol, what Noem did not mention is that the crackdown that the administration is overseeing, that her department is leading in the interior of the country, in cities far away from the border like Minneapolis, Chicago, Los Angeles, and others, is facing significant backlash now from the public. We're seeing ICE and Border Patrol operations garner a lot of controversy. Local residents in many areas are describing them as indiscriminate, heavy-handed, and in some cases inhumane. And you have seen polling indicate that there has been some significant erosion in the public's support for the Trump administration's mass deportation agenda, particularly when it comes to tactics and who is getting arrested, again, in the interior of the country. So while Noem and the administration, Errol, may point to some success at the border, they're facing significant political backlash far away from the border.
Yeah, and Camilo, I think one recent poll suggested 2/3 of Americans disapprove of the Trump administration's efforts in Minneapolis. This was a topic Americans trusted the president on, specifically immigration enforcement at the border. So following what's happened in Minnesota, how are people in Arizona receiving the DHS secretary?
Well, we did see a small protest in Nogales, Arizona, the border town that Noem visited, and many of the signs were related to, of course, the killings of Minneapolis resident Renee Good and also Alex Preddy. Noem has faced a lot of criticism and backlash over her initial reaction, especially to the killing of Alex Preddy in January. She initially said, without citing any evidence, Errol, as you may recall, that Preddy was trying to kill Border Patrol agents, even though videos of that incident have directly contradicted that claim, Errol.
All right, Camilo Montoya-Galvez in Tempe, just past 5 in the morning there. Camilo, thank you.